This is my first live video, so I appreciate anybody who see this video. Will we ever get 100 billion subs- excuse me, subscribers on this channel? I believe we will. And it might be faster than anybody normally would believe. But welcome to the channel, and I appreciate you guys coming over. This is Real Talk, No Filter. And I appreciate you guys coming to check us out. Our show today is Should Broke People Still Date? Should broke people still date? And okay, good. My sound is good. And I say that it's hard to say that they should, because you want to have a relationship, but you don't have food in the fridge. So how you gonna really pull in a beautiful lady if you're dealing with this issue? You know what I'm saying? So if love don't cost a thing, then why is a price tag on everything? You know? I mean, think about it. You want to take her to Miami, but your card just declined at Popeyes. So how you gonna make that happen? So I want you guys to type yes or no if you think broke people should still date. I believe that me, I still wanted to date. I'm not gonna lie. I still wanted a girlfriend. I still wanted many girlfriends. So I still wanted to be in a game. I did not care. And it was times when I would just be like, you know what? I'm gonna have to catch a girlfriend on the bus. I'm gonna have to catch a girlfriend at the crack house because I gotta find me a girl. I cannot be just by myself all winter, all summer, every year. No way. I'll be on the trains. I'll be anywhere I can go, to the Taster, Chicago, you name it. And I'm out there like, yo, hey, I'm getting turned down so much that is unbelievable. You just gotta accept the no's. Like, you know, playing basketball and you miss the shot, you gotta run the ball and shoot it again. That's how I look at it. Like, I'm gonna probably get turned down 40, 100 times today, and I'm gonna still keep talking. Would you keep talking if you get turned down a lot from the girls and or whoever, and they're not talking back? And would you even ask 100 people? That's a good question to ask. You know, ironically, I did ask over 100 girls every day. I asked so many girls every day, trying to see if I'm gonna get a girlfriend. And ultimately, I met my girl on the internet in 1998. So I never even got none of those girls that I was talking to try to be my girlfriend. They never even said yes. They was like, no. And I didn't get none. So then when the internet came around in 1998, I met my girl on there, and we kind of still together. So I never had to go back and date again. So that's the question. But if you broke, should you date again if you broke? And you got to let me know what you guys think. A lot of people believe that you shouldn't. And again, I had to find somebody back when I was super broke, and it was hard. But you know, you go to the clubs, you ain't got nowhere. You on a bus stop. After the end of the night of the club, you standing on the bus stop. Good morning, and ain't nobody talking to you, and your heart broken. But you got to try to find somebody if you're gonna get some love. But about love, what you guys think about love? You know what I'm saying? Nazir Rahim, what's popping? What's popping, bro? Hey, y'all got the poll down there too. You know what I'm saying? We got the poll rocking for y'all. Let me see if I can change my backgrounds. Yeah, we can. What about love? Does love even matter? At the end of the day, if you ain't got no money, it ain't no love. It was a song out, No Romance Without Finance, and that's a real song, and that's a real thing. But think about it. Pete Diddy, he had some girls that was in love with him, but ultimately they was his demise. Can you imagine that? Some girls who you love, somebody who you thought they loved you, and then you end up going to jail. But it's really about how he treated them kind of fucked up. But he had all the money, so all the time my point is that just because you got all the money does not mean that it's gonna always work out. That because but being broke almost is a good thing, because you can also tell who actually rock with you. Because if you got money, then the girl and whoever, they can walk out on you and they can be like, hey, the money gone, I'm gone. And you know that happens a lot. But if you got no money, then the girl who stick with you, like my girl from 1998 till now, who I met on the internet, in '98, and there wasn't no cell phones back then. Nah, I'm still with her. My bro said, "We're good." Let me see what they say over here. No, I would go into a relationship with no woman. All they from you is money. All they want from you is money. But that's not every girl. Hey, Nazir, that's not every girl. That's not every girl. But at the end of the day, it's a lot. It's a lot of girls. It's a lot. So it'll get you kind of lost. You'll be thinking that that's every girl, but it's not. It's not every girl. It's some girls that's down. You know, I didn't know this either. I thought like you. I thought the same way you thought. And then I was talking to a girl broke up with me, and she broke my heart. I was crying. I had no money. She always told me, she said, go back and get it. Go and get it and bring it back. Go get money and bring it back. And I'm thinking like, you don't want to be with me? Want just me? We're going to go together. She said, no, get out of here. And I was like, I was brokenhearted. And I told my cousin, I said, why is this girl doing this? Why would you do that? He said, she don't like you. And I'm thinking like, she don't like me. I love her. What's up, Glenn? And he said, if she loved you, she'll be in the projects with you. I said, what? He said, don't you see people in the projects and they be in love and they be in long relationships and they be in like little small apartments with nothing, no money, no car? Don't you see that? And I'm like, yeah, I see that. And he'd be like, well, why she ain't like that with you? And that's when I said, damn. So she don't love me. Like I didn't understand, and that's when I understood that it's girls that'll be out there with you when you ain't got nothing. You don't have to have nothing. All you gotta do is just make her laugh or do whatever it is that you do with her, and she'll still be with you, and she won't have nothing with you. You seen it before? Nazir. That's funny because my brother name is Nazim. Ain't that funny? That's all y'all names so close. It's like you the feds. The Bible says the Bible, it will come at a time it be going be 7 women to 1 man. So you really religious. I see that, my brother. So we got some polls coming in today right now, and it's 80-20. So should broke people still date? 80% of the people say yes, because you still need love. And there's somebody out there for everybody. And it's, if you're gonna get your money, that's how the girl leave you. When you finally got money and then you get no more, and then she say bye bye. But if you don't have no money, and then she grow with you, and you get the money together, and then now you got a real relationship with somebody who really supports you, and she down with you, and you down with her, and y'all make it happen, and that is not easy to do. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. It's people who be married, and they be married 50, 60 years, and it ain't about money no more. It's about us kicking it. Right, there you go. Unconditional love. Only God can give you that. Right. It's not even about money no more. I mean, what else can you buy? Like, you're going to go get another TV? You got 40 TVs. What you going to buy? Another car? You got 5 cars. You had 9 cars in your life. Like, what else can you get? Go buy an airplane? And then you got to fly in the sky by yourself, or buy with her and you scared the thing might crash? Or go get a boat and you on a boat and you ride on the boat, you chilling, and then it's like, well, I missed the land, I want to go back to the land, and she can't swim, so I can't really be on a boat that long because she can't swim and she won't even learn how to swim. I done told her 100 times, let's go learn how to swim. No. And I'm like, but I got a fucking yacht. What are you talking about? Let's go. We gotta get on the yacht. This shit cost me $2 million. Would you please go get on the yacht? And she's like, no, I don't swim. If you ask me again, I think you're trying to kill me. And I said, what? I'm trying. I'm trying to kill you because I want you to go get on my yacht. You, the one who won't learn how to swim. So she's saying I'm trying to kill her. I said, what the fuck? It's the craziest point. I never heard nothing like this in my life. Why would you think? but this nigga say, Nazir say, brother, you are a romantic. Well, I've been married a long time. So, I mean, I ain't got no choice at this point. But my wife told me she thought I was trying to kill her. So I mean, if we get on a mountain, I'm trying to push you off. If we get in the fucking we get into a fast car, I'm trying to run into a wall. Like, get out of here. But that was funny. But if I'm romantic, then y'all are too. because you on here watching a show called Should Broke People Still Date? And at the end of the day, yes, yes, damn it. Yes, because I needed love too, like everybody else. And if you get that love, then you're going to show up for yourself and you're going to be happy, man. But I appreciate y'all coming to kick me. Kick brother, woman think ahead of a man. Well, a lot of times you're right. That's true. But we gotta still do what we gotta do as men. You know what I mean? So make sure you vote up there. Should broke people still date? That's a good question to ask anybody. We want to know. Should broke people still date? Good question. Because at the end of the day, if you got no money, you still gotta get love. And so I believe that if you can find somebody who will rock with you, then you win it. If you can't find nobody who not rocking with you, then it's gonna be tough to have that perfected love thing. But you can still get there. You just gotta kick it and go be down with your girl or your whoever you with. Mr. Dakota, what's good? Everyone needs love. You just gotta be careful who deserve it. Most people give it to those who don't give back. Facts, because you can't, never know. You can't never know. Well, and that's what the broken heart is all about. But you got to still be strong though. But it's like that, you can't never know. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take a chance. That's what love is all about. You taking a chance. Every Nasir said, when women love you, it must come from the heart. Yeah. But you got to take a chance on that. And then in order to take a chance on a woman to see if she love you for real, you have to spend money. You got to spend money. You got to buy her stuff. You got to take her out. You got to make her feel good. You got to spend money. And if you spend money, she'll come back and she might give you a little love, give you a little something to kick it around with. Yeah, now I got a friend. Now we can laugh together. Now we can go out. We can travel. But you have to spend money. It's like that. You have to spend money. And here's the funny thing. You have to spend money forever. Forever. Like forever. Way in the future. Way in the future. So if you're not married yet, you got a long way to go when you ever get married about spending money. You got a long way to go. Long way. Long way. Long way. You got a long way. And it's fun. You cool. It's no problem. But you got to get the money. So you might be a drug kingpin by the time you're 60. Just look forward to that. You might have to become a drug kingpin because you're going to have to get all kind of money. Then you're going to have to get all kind of medicines. Then you're going to have to get all kind of pharmacies and all that shit. You're going to be probably a drug kingpin by the time you get older. So be careful and be on the lookout for that, because especially if you got a wife still. So you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take her out, travel, and you got to have y'all medicine packed in a bag everywhere y'all go. And you're going to be on medicine duty. And it's your job to make. If you leave her medicine at the hotel, at the airport, if you leave her medicine in a cab, in an Uber, that's your death wish. That's your death wish right there. You just asked for it. Now you're going to be arguing for 3 days. If you leave her medicine on a yacht, on the plane, or anywhere, if you leave her stuff on anywhere in your jacket, she about to kill you. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all medicine for y'all woman. You know, how long you been in a relationship? Whoever is out there, more than arguing is leaving that. More than arguing, not leaving that medicine. That's a fact. That's a fact. You're gonna be up there running through the store. Could you imagine running through Thailand and you trying to find some medicine because you want to travel out there, and she with you, but she's sick, and you got to travel out there, don't nobody speak English, and you got everybody tell you one thing, $500, $500, you 500, what? I'm asking you, where's the cab? $500. You like, oh my God. This guy said that his wife was passing on a boat, and they told him in order for us to call the boat to take her to the whatever the place, like a hospital, they was on a tugboat. The tugboat had to come pick her up out of here. She was sick, having a heart attack. $20,000. He said, "What? I ain't got no damn 20,000." He had to call his bank account or whatever people and get a card and then pay them people. He in another country on the water. And they took her and she ended up having another heart attack on the way and died. And he just paid $20,000. That and lost his wife. Now imagine that being love. Could you do that kind of love? You talking about being broke. Now you already paid for the trip on the water. But when you out at the water, they don't have the same kind of doctors and medicine paramedics like they do on the sidewalk. So they got like the dude that work in the kitchen, and he go get the medicine box and come in there and try to revive your wife. You look at that dude like he still got spaghetti on his shirt, and then she having a heart attack. And so they tell him, look, we can call a emergency, but it costs money. This is not the sidewalk. You can't just use the payphone. He like, well, how much? They said 20,000. He like, I ain't got no fucking 20. What? I'm retired. So he had to call them away. They told him who to call. He called them. They said, all right, we'll send you the money. And they sent the tugboat. Not that big old save you boat like they have on TV. A tugboat that was small little, when it skipped up and down on the water as it's taking you back, it's skipping like, and she got in that tugboat. Another heart attack happened. So he lost his wife and he lost $20,000 plus the flight, plus the ride over there. He probably was out of 30, 40,000. Plus his wife is gone. Is that broke for love or not? Would you do that? Are you don't be that much in love? Big question. Wish I had money like that. I gotta go grind first, and I'll worry about finding love. I got my time. I'm young. Yeah, you good. You good, Mr. Dakota. Yeah, slow back. You chill. You know, if you young, you young. Don't even worry. But you still need money though, because as soon as you start liking girls, cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. But you could train her not to be like that if you can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Because there's always another. If she's like that, sometimes another guy will always pop up and be like, cha-ching, cha-ching. And then she's sitting back gone. I used to like her. We used to be together. We went to the movies together. Then you said you like that movie. And she gone. She gone. All right, y'all. So this was my first live video on Conversationally Funny. And I think we had a live little time. I actually want to keep going, but I never did a live video on here before, so it's kind of cool. You know what I mean? He said, I'm young, but yeah, my ex put me in jail after I lost my job. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You can't slide out of here like that, Mr. Dakota. You can't slide out of here like that, because I ain't young. And I know if you went to jail after losing your job, that means you blew a gasket. You blew a gasket somewhere, and she said something. You came home funny feeling, and you just had to snap off, and you went off. And then she said, "I'm just a little lady. I'm just a girl. I'm sorry. Hello, he in here. He doing it. Yep. Yeah. Here you go. Hear him. You hear him. Come get him, y'all. Yeah, we been there, Mr. Dakota. So you got to deal with that, bro. But it's okay. You know what I mean? You back. You I know. I already know. I did that with myself. Quite. You know, I've been there. I've been there. But the fact that you can laugh about it, that means everything is all right. You're not tripping. You can laugh about it now. It's past times or whatever. And you get a new girl, and she gonna yell right with you when you flip out. You gonna flip out again because you're gonna be like, I gotta test her out to see like if she like my ex, can I go ahead and snap out on her? And then you go snap out on her, and she gonna snap out right with you. You gonna be like, I finally found love, man. I ain't think nobody out here understood me. He said, but that was like 3 years ago. I'm completely over there. Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, in the future, you might find that girl. She'll be yelling right back with you. You'll be like, damn, I came up. Yo, do that poll. Should broke people still date? Should broke people still? Because that's what happened, though. When broke people be still dating, they get into a lot of physical traumas and trauma and fights and arguments, and they be inside this whirlwind of hatred. Sometimes you come in a house and everything be nasty in the crib. They don't be liking each other no more. Nobody clean up. It be filthy. You be like, what the fuck? Why y'all got it like this? He ain't cleaning up. She ain't cleaning up. That's it. And you be like, I don't think I want no water. I don't want no more water. I'm cool. No, y'all good. Y'all good. I'm finna run downstairs anyway. I'm not even thirsty really like that. I thought I was, but I ain't even. Look at that cup. Like, so that's what happened when broke people get together because there be a lot of battles, a lot of fights and stuff like that inside the relationship. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But y'all kicking in with me, y'all hung out with me on my first live. I feel so special and shit. I'm like, dang, I had a nice little crowd over here. Like, this is crazy. All four of y'all, man, we going so far. I think 100 billion followers is gonna be on here, and one day each and every one of y'all gonna be hitting me up, letting me know that you was right here watching this video right now. I'm gonna give a code just for whoever watching this, cause this is just for you. I'm gonna say 5172. If you watching this video and you see me in the future on this channel, because I can't remember everybody's name, and you put 5172 in there, I know that you one of the first people who ever watched this video. And I know for a fact that you rock with me and I'm gonna rock with you. I promise that, because you got 5172. So I know that me and you go way back, like we go back to the beginning date, the beginning stages. 5172. All right, y'all. So that's it. And I appreciate y'all coming to check out the channel. We're going to try to do another live video today if I can. And y'all did the poll too. Should broke people still date? And that's at 80% say yes. 80% of the people saying yes. Go and get the love. He said, I like the stream you got. Good shit. Hey, thanks for that, Mrs. Dakota. Yeah, we're going to try to have fun over here, man. Conversationally funny. That's the name of the channel. That's what we do here. We talk about everything, anything, whatever's going on in the world. We're going to try to get on here, talk live, talk in the videos too, and just have some fun. And I appreciate all y'all coming to check us out. Try to do a little video again later tonight. If not, see y'all tomorrow. See y'all soon. Be good out there. All right, peace.